BNC contributor Tezlyn Figaro, the host of the Straight Shot No Chaser podcast. Your thoughts on what you saw unfold on Capitol Hill, and then we will move on quickly to the celebration.
I want to be clear and say flat out that I am glad that he gave her, Cory Booker gave her the credit that she deserves. But two things can be done at the same time. I really wanted Cory Booker to be more aggressive and check Ted Cruz, check Lindsey, remind Ted Cruz on how Trump talked about his wife. Why didn't he have the same energy? Actually remind these folks that yes, they did confirm someone that was actually accused of sexual assault. You know, folks got upset with me yesterday because I did a podcast. They said, oh, you know, he was uplifting her. I said, yeah, that's fine, but I'm a veteran, Dale. And so the last tears that I had, the Air Force unfortunately sucked it out of me. So I like to see somebody come to the fight, actually fighting, because in this case, Democrats have won the fight. They already have the votes. So I wanted to see a little bit more aggression when he talked about black folks loving America and America not loving us back. I want to be clear that I am not looking for love in all the wrong places. Politics is not about love. It is about demanding respect. And there's a demographic out there, Dale, that does not respond to always taking the high road. I understand that that's Cory's personality, but I had to speak on that because I want those folks involved in the process, not as Democrats or Republicans, but involved in the process. And they don't respond to lip quivering and emotion. There was a perfect opportunity to lay down the law, to talk about her resume, to talk about her being a public defender. And so I just would have wanted a little bit more energy and telling Ted Cruz to watch his tone. That's what I was waiting for at home. And I just didn't see that. And again, I appreciate what Senator Booker said. I appreciate what he did for her. But I wanted to see just a little bit more aggressive action. And it seems that Democrats, you know, always come to the fight walking in as if they haven't won it, even when they do. So that was my personal opinion on that. And I wanted to see a little bit more chin checking than crying.
Continue to speak out against the attacks. I think looking at what Lindsey Graham did, the way he spoke with her, the tone in which he spoke with her, he owes her and America and women, and particularly Black women everywhere, an absolute apology.
Tezlyn, what does it say about the Senate that the people that were doing the question, you had Ted Cruz, a Harvard graduate, who still supports a man who talked about his wife, called her ugly, talked about his father, said his father helped in the assassination of John F. Kennedy. You're looking at Lindsey Graham, for instance, who stands up and says, enough is enough. I'm done with this after the insurrection on January 6th. I no longer want to have anything to do with this. I'm through. And then 2 weeks later comes out and says, well, maybe I'm not done yet. You have Josh Hawley, who many believe should be investigated because of the January 6th insurrection, because he raised his fist as they were about to come and storm the Capitol, sort of like saying, bring it on, come on, let's start an insurrection. What does it say about the Republican Party that these are the standard bearers at the Senate Judiciary Committee questioning a woman who has done nothing wrong and is upholding the law?
It says that Republicans are going to republic. Be a Republican. They're going to push the line, Dale. They're going to be on code. They're always going to move in unison. The question is, what does it say about the Democrat Party? They're not changing. This is who they are. I respectfully disagree with my sister panelists here. I don't want your apology. I'm demanding your respect. When you talked a minute ago about the domestic abuse and how men treat women and the masculinity, I needed that same masculinity to get up and stand up. You know how you bring somebody to the fight? If any girl ever brought their big brother to the fight, to the bus stop, I need you to show up and give them the same energy that they did. So it's no point in keep talking about what Republicans are doing. They're going to do it. They're going to do it in unison. They're going to keep doing it. What is the left going to do? What are Black people going to do to fight back? And it's not talking about, I love America even though America don't love us. No. We demand respect. I wish I would walk away from the country that my ancestors built. I wish I would walk away from the country that I fought for and my grandfather and my grandfather's grandfather fought for. No, we are here. We are staying. They should have told them, hey, she's going to be judged whether you like it or not. We have the votes. Now let's go down the list and let's talk about how you need to watch your tone. People want to see a fighter, Dale, period, whether people like it or not. Oh, it's not in decorum. It's not, we just need to take the high road. It's not working. Last week, Dietrich was sent out an email, and the headline literally said, I'm begging you, Tezlyn. Literally. Stop begging, start boasting. We have to have the same energy. And I'm saying we, I'm not even a Democrat. I'm an independent. When are we gonna bring that same energy? Check these folks. Tell them what time it is in front of national TV. Stop quivering your lips. We are in a battle. We are in a war. People need to know that we have folks who are ready to go. And Cory Booker should have checked Tim Scott and told him the nerve of you to allow your colleagues to drag this woman all over the floor. They should have spoke up. They should have interrupted. They should have been rude. They should have given them the same energy. We have to do something different, Dale. Are the folks who are not engaged in the process, they believe that these hope speeches are nothing but another hustle to get people distracted off the main thing. Folks have got to start fighting.
I'm tired. I'm tired of being angry, at least for now. Probably be angry again on Monday. But on Friday, I'm not going to be angry today because there's a moment happening in this country where we do have the opportunity to celebrate a victory. The victory being the fact that the Supreme Court will have its first African-American Supreme Court female justice, and it will look more like America. So, Joteka, I'll begin with you. How should we as African Americans learn how to celebrate, or as the Bible would say, dance in the rain?
And again, I have a disagreement on Senator Cory Booker's comments. I actually appreciated them. I think he was indeed showing the vast, stark contrast in how Republicans treated her and what all of America is thinking. And I think it was a moment where Black women across America felt his words. We appreciated his words. It does not mean that we are not backing down and that we're not continuing to fight and holding them accountable, but we can indeed appreciate those moments. And it is a time for us to celebrate our joy. As Senator Booker said, we are not going to let these nasty dog whistle politics steal our joy.
And I want to tell you, when I look at you, this is why I get emotional. I'm sorry, you're a person that is so much more than your race and gender. You're a Christian, you're a mom, you're an intellect, you love books. But for me, I'm sorry, it's hard for me not to look at you and not see my mom. I see my ancestors and yours. Nobody's going to steal the joy that one.
There is that iconic image of Muhammad Ali standing over Sonny Liston with his fist up in the air. He had beaten him down. He won the fight. He celebrated that moment. And he got back in the ring the next day. So let's just take this brief moment to celebrate the history that was made.
Well, let's not try to make everybody fight the same. It's not fair to say that everybody needs to fight the exact same. I am celebrating that moment, but I'm not in politics, Dale, to celebrate. My nickname back in the year 2000 was Regulator, Warren T, after Warren G, the Regulator. So I can celebrate, but it doesn't mean that I'm doing something wrong, just as this sister saying that she's going to celebrate. I am celebrating, but I'm not in politics to celebrate. I am military trained, a 60 gunner trained. The moment I showed any emotion, they sent you home. So we all fight the battle in different ways. That's why you have the Navy, the Air Force, the Army, and the Marines, a few good men. So I'm not expecting everybody to do what I do. You do what you do. If you want to celebrate and take a moment to celebrate, fine. I come from the school of Malcolm X. You did enough singing, it's time to start swinging. It seems that we do all type of celebrating, but I want to fight 24/7. My guard can never be let down. I was trained for the foxhole. So let's understand that we are all different. In the foxhole is one man up, one man down. Somebody's always looking around. I actually worked the rear of my flank, which means I did 360 degrees looking ahead and looking forward. So just because I don't celebrate like y'all doesn't mean anything's wrong. I'm just in the foxhole, baby. So let's just make sure we understand everybody does things differently. We are celebrating. I am glad. So great, great, great. But I will not overlook the people, because one person got a promotion, one political party, one politician. This is about the people. I know why I'm in this. So we all fight for different reasons. I call it push the line politics until something happens. You push your way, I'll push mine. Let's have a drink, toast, celebration. Great, it's over with. Let's go back to the fight.
I didn't say you had to celebrate long. I just said celebrate it. And we got that. I mean,
Well,
I got it. It was, I saw it. It happened.
Tezlyn saying no days off. We gotta keep going.
That.
That's it.
If you're